The city of Norfolk is in the process of building a new city jail on City Hall Avenue, a very populated area. The building itself is hardly recognizable as a correctional facility. Across the United States, there is a growing trend of new jails being built, and some are even ran by private businesses. It is a $70 billion industry. According to the Washington Post, violent crime in America has been on the decline, and the nation's incarceration rate has tripled since the 80s.
The most repetitive crime, it's between two. It's a toss-up. It's either probation violations or drug offenses, drug and gun charges. Majority of them, I would say approximately 80% do not have a high school education or a high school diploma.
In the past 2 decades, the money that states spend on prisons has risen at 6 times the rate of spending of higher education. While jails are being built, school systems are failing, and in Norfolk alone, 70% of the schools will lose their accreditation and funding, and it is a major reason for it.
To make any type of relationship with an outside entity, you have to have approval from up high. And so that can take a while, and in some cases that kind of discourages people because it might seem like it's taking a long time, but everybody's protecting their neck. The teacher only knows these laptops will help my students.
While funding isn't the only reason why schools are losing accreditation, some students' background can affect how they excel in the classroom.
Your home environment really becomes the culture by which you learn through. So if you've grown up in the streets, pretty much, and you get a chance to run wild and kind of just follow and do whatever you want to, and you have very little structure, it's hard to learn in a structured environment. If you're worried about what's going to happen to family members, if you're worried about the stability of your home, if you're worried about where you're going to eat the next day, if you're worried about getting evicted, if you're worried about your mother or your father has a substance abuse problem, those concerns are going to just take over your conscious thought, and you're going to miss a lot of instruction. And those are the things that I think impact a student's educational attainment.
So with these factors, should education be higher on our government's priority list? In Norfolk, for Spartan Echo TV, I am Sade Moore.